Good morning. At 6:30, the personal struggles and triumphs of a Flight 3407 widow are now detailed in a book being released today. As News 4's Luke Moretti reports, writing the book has helped Robin Tolsma heal after suffering a devastating loss.
Robin Tolsma had a lot of hatred for a while. She lost her husband, and her 2 children lost their father.
My hatred is going to make me one bitter person, and I don't want to be that.
Writing this book, Everything Changed, has helped channel the anger and grief, she says. The book pages have a larger than normal margin at the top, and they're not numbered. She designed it that way for a reason.
You see the larger than normal margin at the top, so you feel like something's missing. And then when you maybe put the book down to stop and do something else, instead of remembering what page, you actually have to put something where you were last, because there aren't any, the pages are not numbered either, because I wanted the reader to be able to experience a tiny bit of my loss while reading my story.
The book's cover, a photo of a 3407 decal, was taken by Tolsma from the window of her car. She wanted to sharpen it for the book, but her daughter Nikki told her to leave it because of this subtle image in the upper right of the photo.
She said, "It's right here." She said, "It's an angel with her arms out and the wings are behind her." And as soon as she said that, I could see it clear as day, but I didn't notice it before. So I went back and looked at the original photo, and sure enough, it's on the original photo too.
Tolsma thought it was weird and decided she wanted to change the cover to make it crisper. But after nearly losing her entire project on the computer, she decided to leave things as they are.
I will see it as a good luck sign that I have one angel who is going to say, you know what, okay, good job with the book. You know, inspire other people to know that there isn't anything that's so bad that you can't get through, that you can't ask for help, that you can't lean on somebody.
Continental Connection Flight 3407 crashed in Clarence Center on February 12, 2009. Tolsma's husband, Darren, died in the crash along with 49 other people. She sued along with other 3407 family members. But instead of going to trial, she decided to settle the case.
That was not a wound I wanted opened up for my kids. You know, I knew that the first day, my son or daughter was on that stand, they would say to him, "Hey, tell us about the day that you found out your dad died." And I didn't want to have to take them back to that place.
Tolsma and others have been fighting long and hard for aviation safety reforms. In May 2010, a handful of them met with President Obama during his visit to Buffalo. Tolsma was among them and writes that she was disappointed by what the president did not say.
I was, because at that day he didn't give us his word that he would push this legislation forward. He gave us his assurance that he would sign the bill when it was put on his desk. I actually wanted him to say that he was going to come down harder on the FAA to make the sky safer.
While there have been some victories in the fight for reforms, Tolsma says there's much work to be done. She gives the credit to a core group of 3407 families, the ones who stay visible, vocal, and unrelenting.
I don't think that this group is going to go away until we can rest at night and say, our job is done.
Luke Moretti, News 4 Wake Up.
Tolsma's book delves into her personal struggles, like the time she says she tried to take her own life. She also writes about driving the hearse that carried her husband to his final resting place. News 4's Luke Moretti will have much more on that coming up tonight at 5 o'clock.